I finally found the apartment where you live.
Mary, what are you doing calling me out of the blue? You found my apartment?
Yep. You live in a pretty nice apartment. I thought you lived in a smaller, old, shabby apartment.
You know, will you stop following me around? Do you know how much trouble you've caused me?
Because it's your fault.
Huh?
You stole someone I like.
You're talking about that again? I think I've explained it to you many times already. That was one-sided on his part.
You want to say that he one-sidedly fell for you, don't you? It really pisses me off. You're bragging about being popular.
I'm not bragging.
But it doesn't change the fact that you took the guy I had a crush on. I'll never forgive you.
I didn't take him away from you. That was 5 years ago, right? You got a new boyfriend after that, didn't you? Why are you rehashing it now?
My pride won't allow it.
What?
I'm tens of thousands of times more beautiful and having more amazing body than you. There's absolutely no way you beat me.
All right. So what did you want today? You said you tracked me down.
Yeah. I got your boyfriend.
Excuse me? What boyfriend?
Don't play dumb with me. I mean your current boyfriend. You live with your boyfriend, don't you?
No, I live alone.
Yes, that's a lie. I've already stepped in your room.
What?
Your boyfriend is the best. While you were at work, I got into a good mood with him.
Work?
Actually, I had a personal change at work. I was assigned to a branch office here, so I moved here. And on my first day off, I happened to see you. I followed you and found your current address.
What's that? You're stalking me?
That's rude. We're sisters. Well, I had to run an errand that day, so I just followed you to your current apartment. But when I went back later, I found out my sister was living with a handsome guy.
I don't know about a boyfriend or a live-in boyfriend. If you've identified the address, I'll just move out as soon as possible.
Huh? Why?
I don't want anything to do with you.
Oh no, I just found you.
I'm not kidding. Ever since we were kids, you've always seen me as your rival. Whenever you got lower scores on a test, you'd tell me that I cheated. You'd tell a lie to the teachers at school. Even at home, you would try to blame me and make your pranks into something I did.
How can you remember such nonsense? And that happened in elementary school.
You haven't changed much as an adult, have you? You followed me around all the time and talked shit about me to everyone around you. You harassed my boyfriend. I think it's time for you to stop harassing me.
You don't have to say that. Let's share a good-looking boyfriend. Well, you might get kicked out soon.
Sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. If you'll excuse me, I have to get going.
What? Wait a minute. Hey, sis. Hey, why are you ignoring? Oh, I get it. You're frustrated that I stole your boyfriend. I can't help it, can I? I'm always better than you. You should know that you can't beat me anyway. Loser.
Emily, I'm sorry for the short notice. Can I come over there and stay the night now? Susan, what happened? Mary found out my address. Huh? Mary is your sister, right? As I recall, she's been following and harassing you. That's right. Even though she's my bio sister, I wanted to get away from her. I thought I got away from her when I changed my job and moved out a few years ago. Apparently, she found out where I live. Oh, yeah. And she said she got my boyfriend or something. Boyfriend? That's right. She doesn't believe me when I tell her I live alone. I don't know what's wrong with her. She tends to go off the rails when she gets emotional. Anyway, I have a feeling she's about to get me into trouble. I'm going to move out eventually. I'm going to pack up as soon as I can. I just need to evacuate for now. Okay, I've got a place for you to sleep. You can stay as many nights as you want. Thanks. Sorry for the short notice. We should help each other in times of need. And if you're having trouble with your sister, I'm always here for you. I really appreciate it. Oh, I just got a cab. I'm on my way. Have a safe trip.
You're so funny. You said you were going to move out quickly, but all you did was talk. I asked him about it, and he said you went to work as usual this morning. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to hang out with your boyfriend while you're away. At first, I was trying to harass my sister, but if he's this handsome, I'm going to steal him away from you. Hey, sis, how does it feel to have your boyfriend taken away from you by your sister? He seems to like me too. I'm going to get rid of you as soon as possible.
Mary? Where are you now?
Oh, hey, sis. I just called you on WhatsApp. I'm at your apartment. He says he prefers me to you. I guess that's true. I'm younger and more beautiful. He's going to break up with you now. So be prepared for that.
So, whose house are you at, and what are you doing there?
Huh?
I'll tell you again. I live alone.
You lie like that again?
I'm not lying. I've had boyfriends in the past, but now I'm completely single. Are you sure you're not mistaken?
Don't try to deflect me like that. Sis, when you get home from work, I want you to pack your bags quickly. Because I'm going to live with him in this room.
Huh?
I'm telling you, don't bother him by saying you don't want to leave him. He says he can't live without me and he won't let me go. I understand your frustration, but please respect his wishes.
I'm not sure who this him is. Either way, I've decided to move out. I don't care where you are or what you're doing.
Oh well. I wonder how long that unintelligible lie and bluster will last.
Susan, is this a good time? Yes. I'm all settled with the move, so I'm fine. I checked up on your sister. Well, how did it go? No, it's pretty bad. Also, I found out about the guy who was mistaken for your boyfriend. Amazing. That's what I'd expect from a detective agency. So, I'd like to talk to you in person. Can we meet up somewhere soon? I'm okay with meeting you now. Well then, how about a private room at the bar behind the station? I don't think Mary will find us there. Okay. I'll meet you there in an hour, okay? Okay, I'll meet you there in an hour.
Sis, a lonely woman living alone dumped by her boyfriend. Are you having fun? I'm still in love with your boyfriend today. He's going to propose to me soon. I guess it's a sin to be beautiful. I'm sorry I became happy before you.
He is going to propose to you? That's great.
What? What are you still acting so tough, sis? Your boyfriend is going to propose to me.
Because he's not my boyfriend.
Okay. You can keep lying like that.
You know what? Did you think that you were just taking out your stress at work on me?
Huh?
I heard you got into a lot of trouble at work and got transferred to a new position. You've always been an evil person. I don't think you should take it out on your sister just because things didn't go well at work.
Hey! How did you know about that?
It's a secret. Well, you probably got into trouble at work for being selfish. That's just like you.
Shut up. I didn't do anything wrong. Oh, I see. I get it. Your live-in boyfriend dumped you and you went crazy.
This live-in boyfriend? Is his name Bob by any chance?
Yes,
Oh, I knew it.
I knew it. Why do you ask? Don't you at least remember your boyfriend's name?
Yes, I do. Except he's not my boyfriend. He's my ex-boyfriend.
Huh? Ex-boyfriend? What are you talking about? Sis, you're still dating Bob, right?
He's dating another woman now. Well, now that you took Bob away from her. The woman he was dating until recently would be more accurate.
What? I'm not sure what you mean.
Mary, you don't know anything.
Huh?
It's true that I lived with Bob in the past. We were together for less than a year. We broke up 3 months ago and I moved out of his apartment.
Huh? But I saw you enter the apartment. I saw you with my own eyes.
That was about a month ago, right? I realized I left some of my things in his room. I went to the apartment to get them. Of course, I left as soon as I finished my business.
What's that? Wait a minute.
It seems you took Bob away from me because you thought he was my current boyfriend. It doesn't hurt me to have my ex-boyfriend taken away from me, and I have no more feelings for him.
Well then, that means I took him from a woman who is a total stranger to me.
Well, that's what it means.
Oh no, what should I do? It's gonna be a mess. Hey sis, what should I do? What if his girlfriend is scary? I'm afraid I'll get into trouble.
You don't have to worry about that.
What?
Do you know why I broke up with Bob quickly?
Huh? I don't know anything about that.
He gets obsessed with women.
What?
My first impression of him is that he's kind and handsome. He asked me out and we started going out. But when we moved in together, he was very possessive. Whenever I went out, he kept asking me where I went and with whom. He also interfered with my work, telling me what to do and what not to do. I couldn't take it anymore and we broke up within a year.
Is that so? He didn't look like that.
I guess there are things you don't understand until you live together for a while. And the girlfriend he's currently living with, it seems she's fed up with him. Even though she wanted to break up with him, he wouldn't let her go, and she was having a hard time. And then you appeared on the scene.
Wait.
I heard his girlfriend was happy. I don't understand what's so good about such a jealous and obsessive, jobless guy, but thank you for taking him in, she said.
Jobless?
Yup. Looks like he recently quit his job. Apparently, he's had the desire to be unemployed for a long time. He was barely a company worker when we were together. But after he got his current girlfriend, he finally became unemployed.
Seriously?
I mean, you didn't notice? Bob was at the apartment all day, right?
I never really thought about what kind of job he had.
Well, I guess you were just excited about the fact that you were able to steal my boyfriend anyway. Too bad he's my ex. But still, I'm really glad I left him as soon as I did. I hear she's ready to move out and disappear completely. She said she'll leave the rest to you.
Oh no. I didn't know Bob was such a guy. Why didn't you tell me?
Because you insisted he was my live-in boyfriend. I didn't think it was Bob, the ex-boyfriend I broke up with.
That's terrible. Sis, you set me up.
How could I have set you up? You misunderstood it and did it on your own.
But if I knew Bob was a jobless guy, I wouldn't have targeted him from the start.
Then you'll have to break up, won't you? Well, I don't think he will give you up so easily. Why don't you just accept his proposal and take care of him?
Oh no, I don't want to marry an unemployed, controlling man.
Oh dear, you're on a roll just now.
Oh, that's right. I just thought of a good idea. I'll give him back to you.
Huh?
His current girlfriend won't be coming back either, right? Then you should get back to him.
I don't want to. I mean, I already moved to another town. Bob and I are completely separated. There's no reason for me to go back now.
Don't say that, sis. Get back together. You were together for almost a year, right? Don't you still have some feelings for him?
I don't think so.
Oh God, that's the worst. Someone take in the controlling jobless guy.
That'll be impossible. If you want to break up with him, do something about it yourself.
I'm so frustrated. I'm the one who's losing out. You're not hurting at all.
Well, because you came after me. I had to move far away from here.
Oh, I see. So you're unemployed now? If you moved so far away, maybe you had to quit your job. Then that's good. A punishment for forcing me to take the controlling jobless guy. Ah.
Nah, I'm fine with that. That's totally fine.
Why? Are you spending so much time commuting to work?
I work from home.
Home?
It's a convenient time, isn't it? As long as you have a computer and internet access, you can work from anywhere in the country.
What? I thought you commuted to work.
I haven't commuted in the last few years. You said you had an affair while I was at work. I was like, what the hell is that?
Sis, where are you?
Why do you ask?
I'm going to barge in on you at your new house.
What are you going to do at my house?
I'll go after you this time.
Are you still saying like that?
Just hurry up and tell me.
Of course I'm not going to tell you. I mean, Mary, you don't have time to worry about me, do you?
What? Why?
Like I said before, you got into trouble in your old department and got transferred to this branch, right?
That's right.
You're meeting with Bob, whom you mistakenly looted in the middle of the day, right? That is, during working hours. I hope the company didn't find out.
Sis, I've been wondering, how did you know about Bob's girlfriend and my company?
My best friend works at a detective agency. When I talked to her about you, she was very kind and cooperated with me.
A detective agency?
I live alone, but you said you stole my live-in boyfriend. You said things that didn't make sense, right? So I got scared and asked her to do a background check on you. She told me that you've always had a bad work performance and that you've been skipping work and having an affair. That's how she found out.
That's not fair.
What?
I got caught by a strange man and almost got fired from my job. But you haven't been damaged at all.
I don't understand why I should be damaged. You brought this whole mess on yourself, didn't you?
Help me.
Huh?
Bob is your ex-boyfriend. You're responsible for taking care of him.
I told you it's none of my business anymore.
We're sisters, right?
Sisters? Who are you to talk like that?
Sis!
Of course I'm not going to answer it. I don't think we'll ever see each other again. I hope you'll be happy with the jobless guy you mistakenly took away from me.
Oh no. What should I do? Bob is staring at me. Sis, help me!
As expected, Mary quit the company. She had always been a habitual absentee without notice and had a terrible work attitude. The company found out that she had been skipping work to secretly meet with Bob. Finally, she was given a disciplinary dismissal. On the other hand, Bob, the jobless man who she mistakenly took away from me, is completely obsessed with her. Our parents have already disowned her, and she has nowhere to return to. Mary and Bob got married. She's now working several part-time jobs to pay the rent for the apartment and provide for him. I am working in the new place I moved to. My best friend Emily and I are as close as ever. We're talking about going on a trip during our next vacation.